Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our garden. We've added a few things since you last have viewed, and things have grown quite a bit. Here we have parsley. The big guy right there is pumpkin because we don't have a place to put him. We've got more plants than we have space. In the back there is oregano. And here is what the dill now looks like. Oh, so wonderful to be able to come out here and harvest your own fresh herbs and throw it in the pot to make good yummies. This is one of the many mint plants that we have. I'm not sure exactly what kind this one is. I have to look at the tag to see what it says. And it says berries and cream mint. And Christopher really likes succulents, so he keeps bringing home succulents. This guy here that looks kind of pitiful a little bit. This is basil he brought home from work. He wants me to save it. So put it in a bigger pot. And more succulents. These two empty guys, this one here is radishes, which will be coming up in a couple of days. This one here is carrots. This is radishes that are coming along. We need to harvest soon, and radishes over there. I don't know how this is going to work with my glare. You can't see the screen as well. Anyway, through here, we've got more mint, and look at all our strawberries. Strawberries. We've got a big old strawberry down in here that I saw this morning. I almost picked. Maybe Christopher got it, I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Look at this guy. Look at the size of that strawberry. It's almost ready to eat. This guy is an artichoke. And we're going to get him. He's probably going to be about 5 feet tall and have artichokes on it. And this guy, Heather, do you know what that is? Do you? That, my dear, is a buckeye tree. We're going to grow buckeyes. And then we've got, it's really, Christopher liked this because it was so pretty. And if you look back over this direction, you'll see that our house is kind of a jungle. And then when we turn back this way, this is how we water. They're long. And over there, they need water. That's why they're all droopy. That is our pumpkin patch. Check it out. And the two to the right, those are melons. Two different kinds of melons. I think one's honeydew and one's cantaloupe. I'm not sure. Christopher did those. But that is pumpkin. And we're right at the right time frame that if we do a lot of TLC, we'll have pumpkins come boo scary time. This is a hydrangea that we tried in the front yard and it didn't do well, so I'm saving it back here, and it's coming back to life with a little TLC. And next to it is what I purchased as a Carolina Reaper, and lo and behold, it's not. It's actually a bell pepper. Oh well, at least it's a good bell pepper. Next to it, we have a ghost pepper plant. To the left, those two buckets there at the bottom, those are both propagated from these big guys that are our prize tomato plants. And all you got to do is you lop off a branch, put it in water, and then in about a week you got roots, and then you put the roots in a 4-gallon bucket, and presto changeo, you have a clone. And now you have more really, really good tomatoes. And if you look up in here, we got some starting to ripen. We got some starting to ripen. Over here, this is Early Girl. This is yellow cherry. And right next door, we've got what are supposed to be the yellow pear. So they're little bitty guys, but they're shaped like a pear, and they don't seem to be looking like they're pears, so I'm not sure what's going on. Right next to it, we have, it's supposed to be a serrano. Okay, and we go across the path, and Christopher set this up a little differently than we had it, and I really like what he did here. This is a big old serrano, and behind it is a plant that he bought that he knew was going to flower like crazy, and I was skeptical, but look, it did. And this is to bring in our pollinators because we need those bees. We have cucumber, and it's starting to climb like crazy, yay. Next to it, another cucumber, and this is a Japanese cucumber, long ones that are really good for making sushi. Next to it is, I believe that also is a serrano. I'd have to check the tag, but for lack of time, we're going to continue. We've got another, I think that's a serrano. We've got what looks like a yellow jalapeno. Next to it is a really tall looking good one. I don't remember what it is. It might be a jalapeno as well. This is, oh, you know what? That one's a serrano, because I've got like 2 or 3 serranos. This one is a jalapeno, and we paired it with basil. Basil and peppers work really well together, and they're both really loving it. And then another pepper plant, and I believe this one is a Scotch bonnet. And we're going to go around over here. We bought a $1 eucalyptus. So it's going to get tall, but its leaves look like silver dollars. Yay, team! And then over here, this is the plot that Christopher went nuts in and turned the soil and turned it into his own domain. Over in the right corner there, as you get into the plot, in the back, is a couple of tomato plants. Along the wall is pole beans. If I zoom in here, look carefully. Look carefully. See if we can find a bean. I know I saw a big old long bean this morning. Where the hell did it go? Bean, bean, where's the bean? Where is the bean? Oh, there he is. Look at that big old long bean. Yay, bean. And then down in here, we set up a gate so we can get into the community of plants, and the animals cannot. And down at the bottom there, I don't know if you can see it or not. I think it's covered up by the tomato plant. We have chives growing. This here is a Roma tomato. And then back over here against this wall, if you will, is our snow peas. And those are so awesome. Like snap, what were they? Snow pea. They're yummy. That's another melon. And that right here is celery. Now, Christopher also planted, I think, 3 rows 3 rows of carrots in there. Now we've got a lot of weeds. We're kind of letting the weeds do their thing, and we don't really care too much because they're not really hurting anything. Those are carrots. Behind there are red onions. And I'll get a better shot when I go to the side. There's a one. That's red onion. And on the back, look at that. We've got corn. And I'm going to get you a better shot when I take you around the corner. In fact, let's do that. Let's head on over here a little bit. Now, see those long strands? Those are... I wanted to get a good picture of a nice bulb.